Some of the biggest challenges faced by creators are usually audio and video, and I've had like enough share of it. And in the process, I've ended up like buying lots of microphones, testing it and there. Now, at first, when I'm creating my first tech tutorials, I used to use the default or the built-in computer microphone, and if you're someone who's tried it, you know how poor that quality is. Now, especially if you're using like a low quality laptop and you're in a space like an empty room, you have to deal with this like echoes, and if you don't have like a good editor that can remove them, I can tell you, you're going to have the worst videos posted. And if you check through my very first videos, you notice that I used to have like very poor quality audio, and no, it wasn't the best experience, but I was still just trying to teach what I'd learned. Then I went on to buy this wired lapel microphone, and it was a good quality one. I started having clearer like microphones. Now I could speak closer, I could peg it or pin it on my shirt and speak, and it had like a filter, and I could plug it on my phone. Now it got a bit twisted, but still works fine. Now after that, because I'm somebody who like enjoys a bit of singing, not just a bit of it, what I love really most apart from sharing what I've learned, I went on and bought this dynamic microphone with the intention of like using it to sing while I play guitar and stuff. Now this microphone required sound card, so I use this cheap Tune Q24 audio interface, and I have created a review before of it and explained a few uh, concepts here and there. You can find the video attached in the description, or there's a pop-up that's going to appear up there. Now this was a dynamic microphone I bought for using with that audio interface for the first time. It was good, but the pickup quality was not as good. It was slightly low, and most of the time for it to work you had to speak closely, and if you're singing, that got even worse because you had to set the gain knob to like the very end, and sometimes that brings a lot of like audio distortion, and it doesn't give you an enjoyable quality. So that was that, and then I went on and bought this here. Now this is much better. He's got a better gain, just slightly more expensive than the dynamic one, and it is a condenser, so definitely it's going to have a better like pickup range. And as much as I want to say it does the work, it is not like the perfect choice if you're going to do singing, especially with acoustic instruments that require either you plug them in or just buy that booster. So it works perfectly well if you're singing, you have a filter, you set the gain to maybe half or some slightly past the half maybe level, it works fine. So this is the one I have, like the final one, not really the final one, the current one that I use for musical purposes. For recording, if I'm using my phone, right now I use this wireless lapel microphone. It is much easier to use because now I don't have to like hold cables compared to this, or plug it into my phone and have it like hanging like this. So I've got two of these. If I want to use it with somebody else, I just plug it and give it to the other person. So if you're struggling with audio, I wouldn't want you to go through like the same process or maybe headaches that I went through. I think just buying a simple wired or wireless lapel microphone, depends on how you want to use it, would really serve the purpose, especially if you're just doing content. You can use it directly with your phone, and you can also plug it into your PC or laptop if it has like the type C port, or you can actually also look for the one with the normal USB port. So you go for this or you go for this. Any of them works, but don't undergo the struggle of buying this unless you're a singer, or someone who wants to do recordings where you have to like speak a lot and all that. So that has been my experience with audio, and it has helped me learn, and I just thought I should share with you so that you also don't have to like go through all these steps, and it's stressful. So what has been your experience with microphones, whether it is wired, wireless, dynamic, or condenser? let's share with others and help each other maybe learn how to use